learn data structures.
10 most important data structures which every programmer should learn.
Why data structure is very important for each and every programmer.
That's the power of algorithms.
The data structures and algorithms is a very important thing.
Hello, welcome in another important video. I hope you all are doing great. And in this video we are learning about arrays. So now arrays are nothing but collection of items. So you can see the example down below. We have stored dog, cat, bird and snake inside of the array. So now each item inside of this array is string. So we can call this array as a string array. Similarly, if we store number values inside of this array, we can call it as number array. So these are the properties of array. First property of array is array are stored in a continuous memory location. Now this is a really important property because other data structures that we are going to see in our upcoming videos, that will work a little bit different than the arrays. So I will take a moment and I will try to explain this with one example. So here is the example. So let's imagine that we want to store car brand names inside our program. So now there are two ways through which we can do it. First way, you can see on the left hand side where we can create separate variable for each car brand and we can store that car brand value inside of that variable. Another way is we can create an array and we can store that car brands inside of that array. Now the difference between these two you can see down below. So the table you can see down below, that is representing memory allocation. So now whenever we will declare variables separately for each car brand, at that time memory will get allocated separately. And this memory allocation takes care by operating system. So whenever we will run our program, at that particular time, whatever will be the state of the memory and depends on the memory available at that time, memory allocation will happen, and that is under control of operating system. On the right hand side you can see the memory is allocated sequentially. That means each item is right beside each other. So now the question might have arisen in your mind, in the both ways we are ultimately storing data, right? So what's the difference? So the difference is memory allocation itself. Operation time will depend on where your element is stored, where your item is stored. Whenever we will run our program first of all will search that particular variable in the memory and then it will update. So if we conclude, we can say in this particular example, if we store our data in an array, that will make more sense compared to other option. Another property of array is variables of a same type. Ideally we use arrays to store variables of same data type. But if you try to merge number array with string array in other programming languages such as C++, so in that case you will get error. Alright, so ideally we use same type of data in an arrays. Okay, so I hope you have now better understanding about array. In our upcoming videos we will see how to declare arrays and how to play with different properties of array. Also we will learn different algorithms and we will solve some problems using an array. Alright, I think that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.